Reynaxis Solutions.
Hi, I'm Glenn of Reynaxis Solutions. Welcome to my vlog. On this episode of Reynaxis Solutions, we have a Huawei MediaPad T1 model 701U. The client said that it's not displaying anything on its screen even though you plug it on a power source, and there are cracks on the LCD display. Now I'm going to plug this into my product schematic charger so that we can observe how much current is it going to draw from our power supply. As you can see here, the Huawei MediaPad is drawing 1.10 amperes from my product schematic charger. This means that the device is working properly, but the LCD needs to be replaced. So to begin screen replacement, we need to remove the LCD, and we're going to replace the tip of my hot air gun with a bigger nozzle. For removing LCD screen, my standard is to use 180 degrees Celsius of heat, and the air speed is set to 4.5. Take note that I'm not going to use this hot air to remove the LCD, but I'm just going to use a little bit of hot air to remove the plastic where the LCD is attached onto. As you can see here, I am using a metal pick to untangle the latch that is keeping the plastic frame with the LCD on it attached to the main body. I'm going to speed up the video so we can go through this process faster. Please take note that I'm not yet removing the LCD screen from the frame, but I'm removing the whole frame where the LCD is attached onto. Once open, we will detach the LCD from the main body by removing the cable that is attached to it. I'm going to dust off some of the dirt that have accumulated inside this pad. For this kind of process, I'm just using a regular soft brush. There are residual glues that have overspilled in the device. So we're gonna use a plastic spudger to remove this small amount of hardened glue. I have pre-ordered an LCD replacement from Lazada. It cost around 1,229 and it comes with a tempered glass. Lazada is not shipping directly from Philippines to Papua New Guinea, so I have to use a different service to bring this to me. And you can either use Kabayan to bring this item to you or send it with other people who is coming from the Philippines to PNG. If we compare the old screen against the new screen, we can see that the old screen is a bit bigger. That is because of the plastic frame where the LCD is glued. It's always a good idea to test the new LCD by connecting it to the main body. There, our new LCD is working nicely. Now it's time to remove the old LCD from the plastic frame. Let's set our hot air working station, and I'm going to use my standard preference for hot air. The reason why we're blowing hot air to this old LCD is to melt or soften up the glues that are stuck under this LCD. Again, let's ramp up the speed of this video to go through this process faster. There are lots of residual glues on this frame. I'm going to use a glue remover and a plastic spudger and a metal spudger to remove these old glues. Doing this will take a while, so I'm going to speed up the video again. But before we speed up the video, let's watch the regular process of cleaning this frame. From time to time in this process, I am also using a metal brush to help clean the residual glues. It is a must to remove the old glue so that the new screen will fit properly onto this plastic frame. If you're wondering what kind of glue remover I'm using, I bought the Relife or the Relife glue remover liquid from Lazada also. Now that the frame is clean, it's time to test it against the new LCD if it fits. I'm going to apply an ample amount of B7000 glue to this frame. Now it's time to glue the LCD and the frame together. Let's attach it to the logic board. Before we finally fit the frame onto the main body, let's test the LCD once again. Once the new LCD is working, we can now latch and lock the new LCD with its frame onto the main body. Just snap it back in and it's good to go. As I mentioned earlier, the new LCD came with a tempered glass. Now we're going to attach this tempered glass onto the new LCD screen. The tempered glass came with 4 pieces of fabrics, 2 of which are wet and 2 of which are dry. We must alternately use the fabrics, using the wet ones first and followed by the dried ones. Repeat the process until the LCD glass is thoroughly clean. Placing the tempered glass on top of the LCD screen requires precision skill, but actually anyone can do it. Now for the last part, we're going to test the touch response if it's working properly. There, as you can see, the new LCD is working flawlessly. Alright, looks like we're done here, and the Huawei MediaPad was restored to its former glory. Alright guys, again, thank you very much for watching. If you find this video useful, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.